Toronto International, Formation Oscar, Delta 1 at 1600, unavailable, wind 02 at 10, wind variable 310 degrees to 010 degrees, visibility 15, 3,500 scattered, 25,000 broken, temperature 24, dew point 16, altimeter 29er89er. The approach is ILS, runway 06 right. Departure, runway 33 right. Voice advisory. Be advised, Delta 5 exit not available. Monitor 133.1 for NOTAM unavailable by data link. Inform ATC that you have information Oscar. Toronto International, information Oscar, weather at 1600 Zulu, wind 020 at 10, wind variable 310 degrees to 010 degrees.
Alright YouTube, good afternoon. Welcome to a special little Canada stream I've got going on here today. I hope you guys are excited for a little bit of ATC here. I have not had a chance to control for a little while here, and I'm kind of, a little bit excited about it for once. It's not for once, but just have not, like I said, had much of a chance to control it for a while here. So I am, like I said, I'm a little bit excited. We're gonna try and get started here for our Canada ATC here. So let me just start to see if I can get a hold of some of these airplanes here, because I have about 10 airplanes here, 15 airplanes in my space, and of course nobody's talking to me yet because
Toronto, good day, United 931-370.
United 931 Toronto Center, good afternoon, Squawk Cadet.
Right up.
United 931 Toronto, thank you. Identified flight level 370.
Right.
Alright, so we're going to try and get a hold of a bunch of these airplanes here. Oh, sorry for that. We got a bunch of airplanes. So we're just going to try and see if we can poke enough of them to get a hold of all of them, and let's get some ATC going here.
Toronto, Air Canada 756.
Air Canada 756 Toronto, good afternoon, Squawk Cadet.
Air Canada 756, sorry, we didn't notice you come on just now. We're currently descending, we're currently at flight level 160, descending to 3000. We're gonna come in via the Uber 4 arrival for Toronto, but do you want us to change that?
Air Canada 756, Squawk Cadet for me first, just so I can find you on the radar.
Roger that.
Good afternoon, Toronto Center, Skydeck 22 Heavy with you, flight level 380.
And that was Skydeck 22 Heavy. Is that Lima Tango Victor, or is that Lima Tango Yankee 22?
2 Heavy.
And Skydeck 22 Heavy, squawk code 0565. And Air Canada 756, it's not working for me. Squawk new code 0560. Plan 06 left for arrival if you haven't already. Correction, plan 06 right, Air Canada 756.
Air Canada 756, roger, we'll plan for 06 right arrival. Could you repeat the squawk?
And Air Canada 756, the squawk 0560.
0560, Air Canada 756.
Lima Tang, Skydeck 22 Heavy, thank you. Identified flight level 380.
Locked.
Skydeck 22 Heavy, you're identified flight level 380, welcome.
Skydeck 22 Heavy.
And so I blocked somebody else. Air Canada 756 Heavy, you're identified, now descending through 13,800, descend 7,000, the Toronto altimeter 29er89er.
Then 7,000, altimeter 2989, Air Canada 756.
Air Canada 756 Heavy. As I said, the active runway for arrival in Toronto is 06 right. Did you have something else planned? Are you able to set up for 06 right? I can accommodate anything else at this point. There's not too much traffic yet.
Air Canada 756, no worries, we can take 06 right.
Okay, thank you. There we go.
Good evening, Air Chicago 773, 340 inbound Carrot.
Airbridge Cargo 773 Heavy, good afternoon, squawk code 0513.
0513, Airbridge Cargo 773.
Alright, and I know I didn't throw it up there yet, but here we go. There, now you got me as well. Hey everybody, happy Canada Day to everybody. I know it's been a bit of a weird Canada Day with everything that's happened lately, but I hope nevertheless you guys are enjoying yourselves, and it's a good day at least for those of us who are around today to enjoy.
Canada 756, due to the change in runway assignments, could we request a 360 turns to reduce altitude?
Air Canada 756, let's just do it this way. Turn right heading 150. I'll just give you vectors to final.
Turn right heading 150, we'll get vectors to final, Air Canada 756.
Thank you. Anyways, like I said, I hope everyone's Canada Day is turning out well. It's nice to have a holiday for once. I'm sort of not doing anything. Actually, it's not true. I did a lot today already. I went out and did quite a bit of yard work this morning before it got like ridiculously super hot. And it's not ridiculously super hot, but it is hot. Hot enough that a little respite in the basement is kind of a little bit welcome at this point. So, all right, I think this is the air bridge. Yep. Airbridge 773 Heavy, Toronto, thank you. Identified flight level 340, welcome.
Airbridge 773, what's up?
Alright, and then I've also got somebody on the ground in Toronto here has got a flight plan filed here. Azores 236. I don't see him on the ground. It is possible it's also that one airplane that's flying eastbound that I haven't talked to yet. So anyways, let's get him a squawk code. Let's check some things here. The altitude looks good. The routing looks good. Departure runway at all looks good. So yeah, we are good. All right. I just got to let this guy lose a little bit of altitude. I don't think he's going to need to lose too much here. Air Canada 756 Heavy. It's going to be a vector through the localizer just to lose a little bit of altitude. So maintain the present heading and I'll get you turned back inbound in about 2 to 3 minutes.
Maintain present heading, Air Canada 756.
It's always a good idea to tell people when you get vector them through the localizer because pilots are known to sometimes automatically, not automatically, but they are known to sometimes engage their approach mode without even being clear for an approach, whether it's by accident or by design. Maybe they think that the controller has forgotten them, which is fair. I won't say that I've never forgotten an airplane. I've definitely forgotten airplanes over the years, so I won't say that it's never happened. Yeah, it's good. Like if you are planning on vectoring someone through the localizer, it's good to tell them so that they make sure they don't intercept the localizer, and they know it's definitely not a mistake. So he doesn't need to lose too much here. He's got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, if I start turning him in now, I think Air Canada 756 Heavy, turn left heading 030, descend 4000.
Turn left heading 030, descend 4000, Air Canada 756.
I think he'll probably be plenty good now. That was probably almost too much. I was erring a little bit on the let's give him just a little bit further, but I think he's going to be fine now. He's almost below the castle
Toronto
already.
Center, Skydeck 22 Heavy, stepping away for less than 2 minutes.
Skydeck 22 Heavy, roger that. Let me know when you're back, please.
Roger, Skydeck 22 Heavy.
And we got another guy entering our airspace over here. So we'll try and send him a contact me, and we'll just try to get everybody on board here. See, this very well could be the Azores climbing out eastbound here, and I don't know who this is here. I could click on them. I can cheat, and I can click on them, and then it'll tell me in the list who they are, but I prefer not to, if that makes any sense to anybody. I prefer to try and play the game, as it were, as realistically as possible. The controllers normally would not be able to click on something and have the computer just secretly tell you who it is. So, yeah, I like to try and keep it as realistic as possible. That's my goal with ATC, from both my perspective and the pilot's perspective. So, let's see here. Oops, that's not what I meant to do. I meant to do that. Okay, that's an okay flight plan by the looks of it, yes. Let's pull up the weather in Timmins.
Toronto Center, Skydeck 22 Heavy is back.
Skydeck 22 Heavy, thank you. Get rid of his AFK message. All right, Skydeck 22. All right, so Timmins, winds out of the north, 9 gusting 17. I'm going to let him do whatever departure. Oh, there is no SID in Timmins, that's right. Timmins is the one place that has no SID. For some reason, Sudbury has a SID, Timmins has no SID. I've never quite understood why that is. I've always thought that's a little bit weird. But yeah, it's just, it'll just be climb on course. There is no SID in Timmins. I've always thought that weird. Timmins is one of those it's not a major airport, but it's a bit of a hub of Northern Ontario, and for it not to have a SID is a little bit strange. I'll give him another couple minutes here before I ping him again. But these guys, eastbound here, nobody wants to talk to me. And Air Canada 756 Heavy, descend 3,000, turn left 10 more degrees.
Descend 3,000, turn left 10 more degrees. Air Canada 756.
It's a little bit shallow. He may not quite make it down, so we're just going to tighten it up just a little wee bit. But I think he's just eking below the localizer. Fortunately, his speed he's going down pretty quick, so his speed's pretty fast still, though. Just gotta turn him back to the 30-degree intercept in a minute, but I just wanted to tighten it up a little bit so he wouldn't miss. Air bridge, just going to Phoenix. Yeah, Skydeck's going to Las Vegas. 3840, 380. These guys are all far apart and not really much of a concern to me. This guy over here needs to give me a call at some point. It's not a big deal yet, but it will be eventually. Air Canada 756, right turn 030, and you're cleared ILS 06 right.
Right turn 030, clear ILS 06 right, Air Canada 756.
And Air Canada 756, I may have given you that clearance just a little bit late. If you haven't got the localizer already locked in, back to the right 090 to re-intercept. My apologies. Looked away for 1 second.
Air Canada 756, no worries, we got it right in, locked in, established.
Perfect, thank you so much. Looked away for 1 second at the wrong moment, and you do that too often sometimes. You're just trying to, scan and see everything that's happening and be aware of everything that's happening. You look away at the wrong moment, and you lose awareness of that situation so quickly. Fortunately, he was on it. Thank goodness he was on it. So the pilot was on it. If the pilot had been more of a rookie and not on it, then I would have had a big problem there. That would have been my fault completely. I just looked away at the wrong moment there. So, anyways.
550, review up, final 360.
Speedbird 550, Toronto, good afternoon. Squawk code 0544.
Squawk 0054, 0550.
And Speedbird 550 close, it's 0544.
Correction 0544, 0550.
You got it. Air Canada 756, thank you so much for grabbing the localizer. My apologies for the late turn there. Delta 5 taxiway is closed, so if you miss Delta 3, roll all the way to the end. The winds are 360 at 10. You're clear to land, runway 06 right.
Air Canada 756, roger, Delta 5 is closed. We'll take note of that. Clear land, 06 right, Air Canada 756.
Thank you. That was on the ATC, so I know it, and I'm going to make sure I pull up the NOTAMs and be aware of anything else, because you really need to be aware of everything that's going on at your airports that you're controlling here. And sometimes it's I hate to say it's too much, but especially when you are trying to control multiple airports like this. Like generally Toronto, because it's sort of the airport, it's kind of one that everyone is sort of on top of, if you will. But the other ones oftentimes are very, you don't keep track of a lot of the other things that are going on. And I don't mean that in a bad way, but I just mean there's so many NOTAMs, there's so many airports, especially as a center controller, you can't keep track of all the NOTAMs. So the fact that it was on the ATC at the start of this was helpful to me. That really kind of helped me out. So I'm just having a quick look through here to see if anything's affecting any of the runways we're using today, and I don't see anything. Foxtrot between Victor and Delta closed. There's also a bunch of taxiways closed. This whole section right over here is closed. This whole section in here is closed. That's why they're departing 3-3 right so often. Alright, taxiway Quebec. Enough Delta and Taxiway Hotel. Between Echo. So this section's closed, this section's closed, there's all sorts of stuff closed in here. See if he makes Delta 3. Oh, he's going to make Delta 3. He might even make Delta 1 at their speed he's going there. He really laid into the brakes. Air Canada 756, I see you made Delta 1, nice job there. Left turn Delta 1, continue across, or correction, looks like you just missed it. Taxi Delta 3, cross runway 24 right, and do you have a gate?
Taxi Delta 3, cross runway 06 left. We don't have a gate for now.
Where did he come from? He came from... he came from San Francisco. Air Canada 756. We'll make it pretty easy for you. Gate 177. So taxi Delta 3 and then just keep going straight onto Delta Quebec, straight into 177.
Gate 177, Air Canada 756. Thank you.
No problem. Keep it easy. I never did identify this guy, did I? And Speedbird 550, I don't believe I ever said it. You are identified, flight level 360. United 931 Heavy, you're now clear of my airspace to the east. Montreal is not online. Unicom on, change to en route frequencies and have yourself a good rest of flight. Surveillance service terminated.
Unicom 931, see you.
See you. Skydeck 22 Heavy, same for you. You're leaving my airspace to the west. Cleveland's not online. Switch to en route frequency and have yourself a great rest of the day. Radar service terminates.
That was fun while it lasted. Over to Sadland 122.8. You have a good afternoon.
You too. Alright, and I can drop his track because he is no longer... I probably don't need to see him anymore. And then we've got another one out of Yam. We got all sorts of guys taking off here. VFR pattern work at Yam at Sault Ste. Marie. Oh, I'm going to have to pull up the taxi chart for Sault Ste. Marie because Sault Ste. Marie is a controlled airport. I do need... oh, I do have... That's not it. That's Sault Ste. Marie. There it is. Alright, let's get the weather in Sault Ste. Marie. They got all sorts of people here. 340 at 9, so 30, 350. It's pretty much kind of splitting the difference.
Center 9530 Charlie, radio check.
9530 Charlie, Toronto Center, good day, read you 5. Now it's kind of quiet, but hopefully I'll get some people here. Alright, got him. I'm going to give him 3-0 because it's normally kind of the dominant runway in Sault Ste. Marie, so it's a little bit easier. But, oh, and I lost my air bridge, I think. He was right here, and he's gone now. I only have one airplane now tagged up. I went from having like 5 airplanes to 1 airplane tagged up.
Air Canada 756, thanks for the service. We'll be disconnecting now.
Air Canada 756, roger. Alright, I don't know if he knows if CYM is controlled. I don't know, so I'm just sort of throwing it down there. I don't want to be... trying not to be a...
Center 9530 Charlie is at Sioux, Ontario, ready to taxi for pattern VFR circuits.
November 9530 Charlie. The winds in Sault Ste. Marie are showing 350 at Niner. The altimeter 3008. Kind of splitting the difference. I was going to suggest 30 unless you wanted 04, your choice.
Works for me. 9530 Charlie, thank you.
At 9530 Charlie. Before you go there, squawk code 1271.
Squawk 1271, 30 Charlie.
Just looking to see. November 9530 Charlie, Toronto. So altimeter 3008, runway 30, taxi apron at your discretion, Golf. Hold short of 30 and advise ready for takeoff. There it is, Sault Ste. Marie. I just want to see if it's right-hand circuits at all.
Over to 30 via Golf, hold short. 9530 Charlie.
Let's see here. Procedures. Nope, no right-hand circuits on any runway by the looks of it. It's all left-hand circuits. Okay, just wanted to check. I thought maybe there were right-hand circuits because one thing about Sault Ste. Marie too is it's right next to the border. I need to see if I can get a tower view open here. I don't know if I have a tower view available for this, but let's have a look. I do not, but I feel like I should, because I'm not going to be able to zoom in on it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do save as, and we're going to move this to Sault Ste. Marie. And then I'm going to throw up a little bit of information on here about Sault Ste. Marie. So I'm going to make sure I have runways for Sault Ste. Marie here. And then I'm going to make sure I have the control zone. Just trying to...
Toronto Centre, good afternoon. Canadian Express 138 here with you, looking for IFR clearance from Timmins to Ottawa.
Canadian Express 138, stand by just one moment. I'll be right back with you.
Roger.
I just don't know where to find. I don't know where to actually find the control zone. It should be about a 5-mile radius, but I just don't have it. So anyways, there's the runways. Canadian Express 138 Toronto. The Timmins winds are showing 350, 8 gust 17. The altimeter 3011. What runway are you planning for departure?
I was planning on 03 for Canadian Express 138.
Canadian Express 138, Roger. You are clear to Ottawa via your flight planned route. Depart runway 03, climb on course, maintain 10,000 initially. Squawk code is 0572. Your frequency, or correction, your clearance is valid now and cancelled if not airborne by 1745 Zulu.
Okay, here to Ottawa via the flight plan route. Take off runway 03, clear to 10,000, 10,000 feet. Squawk 0572 for Canadian Express 138.
Canadian Express 138, that part's all correct. You can climb on course after departure, and your clearance is valid until 1745 Zulu.
Clearance valid until 1745 Zulu for Canadian Express 138.
Canadian Express 138, your readback is all correct. You can switch back to the Unicom frequency for your departure. Give me a call on this frequency once you're airborne.
Okay, we'll switch to Unicom for the advisory. Call you back airborne, Canadian Express 138.
9530 Charlie, you ready?
9530 Charlie, doing my run-up.
9530 Charlie, Raj. Wondered if he's doing it around. Some people do it at the runway, some people do it before. You can never be 100% sure, so I'm always a little bit cautious. Alright, I don't see anybody on the ground here, guys, so come on down to Toronto. We've got some ATC. Come on down. It's not too busy right now. It's a nice day out there, so I'm guessing a lot of people are enjoying the weather out there, but we're going to have a little bit of activity here. We got one departure out of Timmins. We got some airplanes inbound into Toronto here. Actually, wait a second. I think we have one that's sneaking in here. There we go. And this guy here at... Actually, sorry, if he's VFR... Oh, my bad, my bad. I'm so used to pinging people without even thinking about it. I should actually just check here. Is he filed as VFR or IFR? Oh, my bad. Actually. So I told him if he's VFR, he can disregard. So my mistake. I should be looking for that. I'm so used to pinging people automatically, seeing people online, and just pinging them automatically without thinking twice about it. So, yeah.
Center 9530 Charlie, ready for takeoff.
9530 Charlie, Toronto, left-hand circuits on runway 30. You can call me mid-left, downwind with intentions. The winds 350 at 9 are clear for takeoff, runway 30.
Runway 30, was that left traffic?
9530 Charlie, affirmative. All right, perfect. So I did have a little chat with him. He said he's going to call me eventually. He doesn't want flight following right now, and that's fine. He was actually just inquiring to make sure he was in the correct class of airspace and he was reading the chart correctly, which he is. So that was my bad. I shouldn't have pinged him because he's VFR. Same with this guy down here who's taken off from somewhere just west of Hamilton. That could be Bradford, I think. I think that's Bradford Airport there. Was it Bradford or Brantford? I can't remember Brantford versus Bradford. But until he enters the Class C or the control zones, I didn't need to worry about him. I'm a little surprised that there's not a control zone. I found all the rest of the control zones, but for some reason there is no control zone listed here for Sault Ste. Marie, unless I am just blind. So I'm just going to look one more time to make sure I'm not blind. Let's see here. CYKF, CYOW, CYTZ, CYXU, CYYZ. Oh, one of them is just not labeled properly, that's why. There we go, now we got a control zone. So, and you'll notice that these two approaches here, these are the two approaches that get used most of the time in Sault Ste. Marie. Generally 3012 is the runway that's used because 12 is the ILS, 30 is the VOR DME approach. You'll notice it's an offset approach, but it's most of the time it's visual conditions when the winds are favoring 30, so you'll do sort of part of the approach and then you'll break off at a couple hundred feet. Sorry, somebody was calling Toronto Center there. It was a little bit broken up. Nope, nobody? I guess not. Alright, it's a little quiet now. Hopefully we'll still be able to sucker in some traffic here. We got the one guy from Timmins down to Ottawa. We got a guy doing circuits. We got this guy down here tootling around VFR.
And Toronto Center, Diamond Charlie, Golf X-ray November Tango.
Golf X-ray November Tango, Toronto. G'day.
Charlie Golf X-ray November Tango's off of Bamford at 2,500, going back to Hamilton to join the circuit.
Golf X-ray November Tango. Squawk code 1201.
1201, Charlie Golf X November Tango.
All right, sorry, the other guy there was asking me a question again. Okay, so let's see if I can. Oh, I can. Charlie Golf X-Ray November Tango. Charlie Golf X-Ray November Tango Toronto. Thanks. You're identified at 2600. And can you say your aircraft type again? And do you know the code offhand for Brantford?
Affirmative. We're in Diamond DA20 and Brantford Charlie Yankee Foxtrot Delta.
Charlie Yankee Foxtrot Delta. Thank you so much. All right. 1 second, and I'll get right back to you here with the Hamilton weather. Okay, pull up some Hamilton weather here. All right. Charlie Golf X-Ray November Tango. The Hamilton altimeter is 2988. The winds are showing 300 at 7, so you can plan runway 30 for circuits. You're cleared left downwind 30.
Left downwind 30, Charlie Golf X November Tango.
All right. It's a VFR kind of day, I guess. This is one thing that I do love about the sim. November 9530, Charlie. Are you doing touch and goes for these circuits?
Touch and go.
9530, Charlie. Winds are 350 at 9er, cleared touch and go, runway 30.
Touch and go at 30, 9530, Charlie.
It's just ever since the era of Microsoft Flight Simulator, VFR has become a thing on VATSIM where it really has not been in a major way for a long time. It just has not. It's not been something people are interested in doing, and now it's something people do all the time, and it's quite it's quite rewarding. You know, it's different. It's different. I think that's probably the biggest thing. Like I'm so used to IFR all the time. Everybody's IFR all the time. It's not a bad thing. I mean, it is kind of fun, and I do understand why people do it. Certainly when you want to simulate things that you're less likely to do in real life, so you're less likely to fly the real jets. The big jets in real life, probably even if you're a private pilot, you can simulate flying the big jets. And also you cover more ground, so you can actually see things and do things a little more. You know, if you're in a 172 or a DA20, it's going to take you half an hour just to get from Brantford to Hamilton. But in a, in a A320, in a half an hour, you can be from Toronto almost to Ottawa. So, mind you, the startup process is a little bit more advanced in the bigger airplanes, but you can certainly cover a lot more ground. So I understand why people do it, and there's nothing wrong with it, but it's kind of nice to get a mix, and then it really kind of throws an interesting challenge your way. There he goes, he's on final. Just trying to keep track of all of these guys here. So, yeah. It's a perfect day for doing VFR stuff. It's a beautiful day out there. So we got quite a few VFR airplanes out there, but if anybody wants to join this guy out in Sault Ste. Marie, I have a couple of airplanes doing circuits there. We're going to have another guy doing circuits in Hamilton here. It's a beautiful day. It's very kind of quiet on the network right now, at least certainly in the Toronto sector. Yeah, it's about an average. I guess the thing is, it's not really a holiday for a lot of people. Today's a holiday in Canada. It's Canada Day, so happy Canada Day to everybody. But most of the rest of the world's not, so it's just sort of normal VATSIM traffic levels. But I'm hoping to lure in the Canadians, but most of the Canadians are probably outside taking advantage of the beautiful day out there. I was outside for like 3.5 hours working this morning. It's not that I'm done with outside, but I need a little break. I need to come inside, cool off, because it's hot, it's humid, it's kind of mucky out there. It's nice to have some good weather, but it's kind of nice to also get away from it for a few minutes. So I thought I'd come in here and do this stream because it's going to be the only ATC stream I probably get in for the next week. I've got again, lots of personal commitments. It's summertime. Kids want all sorts of stuff, so it's that time of year where I'm not going to get as much time online as I would normally be happy with, but that's okay because it's good. Like it's good to be able to spend time with the family as well. So it's not a bad thing per se, but it is something that probably for the month of July, especially, I'm going to be, the ATC is going to be a little bit intermittent. Hopefully, it'll sort of come back to a more normal.
Center, Canadian Express 138, same 4500.
Canadian Express 138 Toronto, squawk ident. Canadian Express 138, thank you. Identified through 5,200. Continue climb, flight level 270.
Cleared, flight level 270, Canadian Express 138.
And I'm just going to check some charts here to see what he's doing on his way to Ottawa, to see what's a convenient fix to clear him to. I can see his flight plan there, but I just want to see where the altitude restrictions are on the star, if any. He will be on the, what is that? That's the Beach 4, I think. Yep. I know my arrivals. Yeah, if I clear him direct on Dob, that's fine. Canadian Express 138, proceed direct on Dob.
Going direct on Dob, Canadian Express 138.
Just makes it a little bit more direct, a little faster. I could have probably asked this guy if he wanted to go direct anywhere. Yeah, well, too late now. Now he's almost through my airspace, so. He's in the circuit. Yeah, there we go. We got a nice day going on here. But feel free to come on down and join us. We got lots of airports, lots of ATC here. Definitely a lot more capacity in the system, as it were. It's one thing I do like Toronto, and that's the reason why I chose it today. It's probably my favorite. It's probably my favorite FIR in Canada because two reasons. First, it's the first place where I learned to control, so it's always going to have a special place in my heart. It's the place where I learned, where I became a VATSIM controller. Also because it's my home FIR. You know, I'm from the Toronto area, so I feel at home here. I feel like it's familiar to me. I know it, so that's why I chose to do it today more than anything else. It's not that I don't like any other FIR in Canada. It's just that this is the one that I'm home, feel natural to. But it definitely could be busier. That's one thing I will often say, is that it definitely could be busier here. I have a lot more personal capacity to handle probably another 10 airplanes easily at the same time. So, you know, if you want to come and see if you can overload me, feel free.
Center 9530 Charlie, downwind midfield for a full stop landing.
9530 Charlie, Toronto, the wind's in Sioux, 350 at Niner, clear to land, runway 30.
Clear to land 3030 Charlie.
But yeah, I have a lot more capacity to kind of have quite a few more airplanes in this airspace, so I'd be more than willing to entertain anything anybody wants to do. If you want to do circuits somewhere, if you want to do an IFR flight, long range, short range, anything, I'm here for you. So bring it on. Got another hour and a bit here. Yeah, little over an hour. We're gonna aim for 153 minutes, so we're gonna aim to get off of here around. I think that puts us to about 19:30. And then I'm going to resume doing work. Oh, we got a live one here. WestJet 110 out of Toronto to Thunder Bay. NuGop 5 Musit. I believe he has to do the AVSEP if I'm not mistaken, because I'm pretty sure the NuGop is the prop, unless he's filed as a -8. He's filed as a max. So let's just double check, because I hate to say something and be wrong. So I'm always pulling up the charts. This one thing as a controller. Golf X-Ray November Tango. A happy Canada Day to you as well. Thanks for letting me know. We'll see you next time. Well, at least he told me. Music. Yeah, non-jets only. So he's got to do the AVSEP 6 departure. Oh, we got a second one. Nice. Air Canada 27 to, I believe that's Seoul. Seoul, South Korea, I believe. Seoul, Incheon. Incheon? I'm honestly not sure how to pronounce it. Kaisep Tree, Silvu. Again, I'm not sure 100%. So we're gonna check it. No, the Kaisep is the right one. Good. So we got a couple of live ones now. Good stuff, good stuff. And this PKV0001 is the Beach Bonanza. There he is. Okay, perfect. So now we're going to lose one of our only airplanes we have left here, but that's okay. The 530 Charlie is just turned final. Speedbird 550 Heavy Toronto. About to leave my airspace to the west. Cleveland's not online. You can change to en route frequencies. Radar surveillance terminated. Have a good rest of the day.
Change to en route frequency 050. Thanks for your help.
Bye-bye. Then we got one more here that looks like he might just be kind of entering our airspace here. Air Force 1000 or Air France 1000 maybe. Although he's just kind of tracking down. What's he doing? No, he's gonna kind of pop through our airspace here, so I'm gonna send him a contact me. Also this guy up here. Also gonna send him a contact me. We got a few. We got 2 departures out of Toronto. We got a couple inbounds. 2 inbounds from the southeast here. I think these 2 guys down here are inbound Toronto. So we got a couple of inbounds. We got a couple of outbounds. You know, it's not super busy, but like I said, it's a beautiful day out there. I'm sure some of the Canadians, at least, are enjoying the beautiful weather. 9530 Charlie. The right turn on 04 is approved if you'd like it. And are you taxiing back to the tie-down? He missed it.
And Toronto Center, Korean 92 Heavy with you flight
I'll go
level.
to Juliet 9530 Charlie.
And 9530 Charlie, no problem. Taxi Juliet Foxtrot cross runway 04. Are you done for the day?
Juliet Foxtrot to FBO 9530 Charlie. Good day. Thanks.
And 530 Charlie, you're cleared to cross runway 04 as well.
Clear cross 04. 9530 Charlie.
Sure. Korean 902 Heavy Toronto, thanks for your patience. Squawk code 0516. Korean 902 Toronto, squawk code 0516.
Toronto Center Air Force 1000, check name flight level 370.
Air Force 1000 Toronto Center, good day, squawk it in.
This Air Force 1000, did you sign new squawk code or existing squawk code?
Air Force 1000. You can keep the same squawk code, just ident for me.
Air Force 1000, ident.
Air Force 1000, thank you. You're identified flight level 370. Continue on course. Welcome. At Korean 902 Heavy, you're identified flight level 340. Welcome.
Thanks.
Toronto, hey, we're back.
And Toronto Center, Korean 92 Heavy, radio check 125.775. How do you read?
At Korean 92, I've got you 5. How you got me?
I got you 552. I was trying to read you on regular, then I switched to HF, and then I switched back, and for some reason, it just seems like that I wasn't getting through.
Yeah, Korean 902. I was just trying to talk to somebody else, so I was just putting you on the back burner for a moment there, but I've got you loud and clear.
Alright, thanks.
And Air Canada, sorry, who was back? Air Canada 756?
Sorry, I think that was Air Canada 27. I think I may have accidentally sent over you.
Air Canada 27, no problem. You're on your way to Korea.
Yes, we are.
Air Canada 27, you're cleared to Korea, Seoul via the Kaisep Tree departure, Silvu transition, flight plan route. Departure runway is Tree right, squawk code 0510.
Air Canada 27 cleared to Seoul via the Kaisep 3 departure to transition, departure runway 33 right, squawk 0510.
Air Canada 27, that readback is all correct. Information Papa is current. Push back and start up at your discretion and call me ready for taxi.
Call ready for taxi, Air Canada 27.
Alright, looks like he's back at the apron. So I can probably shut down my tower view for now. Let me just actually save it before I forget. There we go. And Canadian Express 138. I show you a little bit high. I'm showing you at flight level 275. Just make sure you got standard on the altimeter.
Yeah, we'll check. Thank you.
Thank you. Sometimes you just got to take things for granted that things in the simulation world do not all work out perfectly too. So you just got to sort of roll with when things are not going the way they're supposed to. Oh, and Lucas, there you are. Sorry, guys. Happy Canada Days. First of all, Snow Snoot. I'm sorry, I was busy looking at all sorts of stuff, and I didn't look at the chat there for quite a little while, so my apologies. I've got to flip back and forth. I've only got one screen in front of me here when I'm doing the stream, unfortunately. I kind of wish I had a second screen set up here, but for this setup, I don't. I have only one screen, so my apologies if I missed the chat. So, first of all, Snow Snoot, Happy Canada Day. I hope you're still there watching.
Toronto Center, WestJet 110.
WestJet 110, Toronto, go ahead.
WestJet 110 is on the ground at Pearson with information Papa requesting IFR to Thunder Bay.
Oh, WestJet 110, Roger. It's not quite as filed here. I've had to change your SID for you. You are cleared to Thunder Bay via the AVSEP 6 departure, Alpha Victor Sierra Echo Papa 6 departure. MUSIT transition, the same transition. And then your flight plan route. Departure runway tree right, squawk code 0500.
WestJet 110 is cleared to Thunder Bay, AVSEP 6 departure, NUSIT transition, runway 33 right, squawking 0500.
WestJet 110 Toronto, your readback is correct. Information Papa is current. Push back and start up at your discretion and call when ready for taxi.
WestJet 110.
All right, and Lucas, sorry. Happy Canada Day to you as well. 2000 scheduled departure today, 5 people. Yes, unfortunately, I'm going to probably be done by then. I'm going to try and spend a little bit of time with my family. 20, yeah, I'm. Yeah, so my apologies. I'll see if I can stick around for that. I don't want to spend too long online today. It is Canada Day. I want to spend some time with the family as well. So I will see if I can kind of stick around, and we might be able to push it if you guys are here and ready to go by 2000. And if a couple of you are ready to push a little bit early, that would help. Kaisep 3 departure. That's one, yeah, you don't see very much. It is a Toronto departure, but it's not one you see very much because of it's a weird vector. So the Kaisep 3 departure takes you. So normally, kind of, if you're going northwest, you're on the AVSEP departure, and then north, you've got the Iklan departure, which takes you straight. The Kaisep actually just kind of splits the difference. It's really not used very much. The only ones that really ever use it are the polar type routes. So the ones like the Seouls, the Tokyos, those kind of flights, where they just kind of want to take, like, you know, about a 340 kind of heading out of Toronto, something like, I can't get it to double click, there it is. But yeah, about a 340 heading, kind of that kind of a heading. So the AVSEP is a little bit more this way, and anybody going to Western Canada and Sault Ste. Marie and those kind of places definitely kind of does that. Anyone going north to Timmins and Sudbury does the Iklan departure here. So yeah, it's Kaisep is not one you see very often. It's one of those very uncommon ones, but it is there. It's there as a possibility. iTraveler, happy Canada Day to you as well. And Dougie Wilson, unfortunately, no. I am here in Toronto. Calgary is a little bit too far away. This is the extent of my control section here. So I don't even control all of Ontario. I control until you get to about halfway to Thunder Bay, halfway from Sault to Thunder Bay. That's Thunder Bay right there. So this is my control section for today, unfortunately. So Calgary, I hate to say it, for today you're on your own. And while I'm looking at this now, I can see that Korean 92 Heavy, that was a short stay with me today, but you can switch over to en route frequency. Your radar service terminates. Have yourself a happy Canada Day.
You too. And thanks for the help.
No problem. And let's see if we can get this guy to ping us here. Southern 242 Toronto, are you here? All right. David A. going to fire up a flight from Toronto to Midway. Thank you. I love the traffic. I always want more traffic. I have to say, probably if Toronto was about 50% busier than it was all on a standard day on VATSIM, I would be happy all the time. And the great thing about Toronto is it's not a busy place. There's generally one major airport that everything sort of centers around. There's not a whole lot of stuff happening at other airports, so you can handle Toronto top down without a whole lot of problem. I can handle, personally, I can usually handle everything that happens in Toronto Centre top down without any issue, without needing other controllers online most of the time on VATSIM. The only time I'm really, this kind of sector is overwhelming is if there's an event going on. Oh, hi Traveler, you were a Canadian, or you're a Korean 92 Heavy. Well, thank you for watching the stream, and thank you for flying through. You were just a very short little corner of the airspace today, unfortunately.
Good afternoon, Southern Air 242, level 310.
Southern Air 242 Toronto, good day. Squawk code, stand by. There it is, 0523.
0523.
Wow, he's quick. Southern Air 242 Heavy, thank you. Identified flight level 310, welcome.
Thanks.
And Southern Air 242 Heavy, proceed direct Lorca.
Roger, Lorca, Southern Air 242.
Might as well shorten his route a tiny little bit there while I can. And yeah, Korean, iTraveler, you just literally cut through 50 miles of my airspace. It wasn't even worth pinging you for, but thank you anyways for tuning in and giving me somebody to talk to here. Sometimes that's literally all I'm looking for is people to talk to. Otherwise I'd just be talking to myself, and that's the sign of being a crazy person. And it's something that we've thought about here, and a little bit on and off from time to time, is having a universal kind of Canada center. It's something we've tossed it around. The trouble is that Canada is such a huge airspace, so huge, that to try and even do half of it would be pretty ridiculous. That being said, Edmonton does do pretty much about 50% of the airspace in Canada. But to try and do one that covered all of Canada, including all the airports, and that's the thing, Edmonton is a big sector, but it's usually manageable because there's not all that many major airports within it. There's Edmonton, there's Calgary, and then there's a few other smaller towers around the periphery. But if you were trying to deal with all the arrivals and departures in all of Canada at the same time, it would be overwhelming on most days, I think. Even if you were to sort of divide it east to west and say, Toronto, Quebec, and Toronto, Montreal, and Moncton were all one sector, and you had a Canada East and a Canada West mega sector or something like that, even that would be overwhelming, I think, because then the Canada East mega sector, you would include Toronto, Montreal, Ottawa, Quebec City, Halifax, a lot of busy airports, and ditto for a mega West sector. It's not so much about the overflying then, it would be how many airports could you deal with on the ground. I look at how many airplanes are in the air in Canada right now, and there's about 25, maybe 30. Fortunately, Vancouver Centre's online, so if you guys want some service out there, go to the West Coast. Vancouver Centre's online right now. Somebody sent me a message here. Delta 2020 was coming in from the southeast. Okay, Delta 2020.
Toronto, Southern Air 242, request level 330.
Southern Air 242, that's approved. Climb flight level 330.
Climb level 330, Southern Air 242.
Delta 2020, I copy. You can receive voice. Thanks for that. I was about to text it here. Squawk 0555.
0555, Delta 2020.
It's funny the weird things on VATSIM you say to people that you don't ever need to say in the real world. Things like, hey, are you able voice? Things that real world controllers never say. Or, hey, we're having a connection problem today. Reboot your audio client. Things you never have to say to real pilots. Delta 2020, Toronto, identified, flight level 340, welcome. Yes, Canada is a bigger chunk of airspace than the US, and it's only divided into 6 FIRs. if you were to include like all the offshore oceanic, like Oakland covers a ridiculous amount of the Pacific Ocean, and then it kind of, if you include that oceanic airspace. But in terms of domestic airspace, yes, I do believe Canada has a lot more domestic airspace than the U.S. That being said, it's not nearly as busy. It's very busy along the U.S.-Canada border, Montreal, Toronto, Ottawa, and even along the west coast. Like there's a statistic like something like 50% of Canadians live within like 100 miles of the U.S. border. Like it's a very southern focused country, and there's huge sparse areas where there's not much. There's not a whole lot of population. There's not a lot of air traffic. Although a lot of the northern places are linked almost exclusively by air.
Toronto, Air Canada 27, ready for taxi.
Air Canada 27, Toronto, runway 33 right. The information is still Papa, the altimeter 2988. Taxi out Delta Romeo, Delta, hold short 33 right, advise ready for takeoff.
Taxi, Delta Romeo, Delta holding quiet runway 33 right, Air Canada 27.
Roger. Alright, close that Sault Ste. Marie view because I don't need that anymore. And how's this Canadian Express doing? He's still got a ways to go here. He is 127 miles from Ondob, so I'm going to start pulling up some weather. So again, I'm ready here for whatever he's going to do. Canadian Express 138 Toronto. Ottawa winds are 100 at 4 and the altimeter is 2990. You can plan runway 07.
Yeah, planning RNAV Zulu via modem on 07, Canadian Express 138.
Alright, I copy Canadian Express 138 requesting the RNAV Zulu 07. You plan that. Alright, we got one guy ready to taxi here. Looks like WestJet 110's pushed back off the gate and is getting ready to taxi there. And then this guy here has got no flight plan, but maybe this is the guy who said he was going to go to Midway, which was David A., possibly. I remember first learning about Canada from the TV show Ice Road Truckers Season 1. If you like Ice Road Truckers, you should try watching Ice Pilots. We're not all Buffalo Joes, though, but that's a good show. It's funny to watch it because, like, as someone with real-world aviation experience, I see all the little tiny things that are blown out of proportion in the show to try and create drama from day to day. So I see a lot of that. But it's a fun show. Like watching them actually, like watch some of the beautiful places they fly and these old birds that they fly. It's quite something. I mean, and I'm getting a little bit of an affinity for the old birds now that I've been flying the TC6, and I'm kind of starting to enjoy that a little bit. And I do plan on doing some streaming of the TC6 at some point, but I don't know when at this point. I plan to do a flight stream on Saturday morning right now. So Saturday morning, I'm going to probably stream about. I'm going to probably stream at least one flight of the Pilot's Life Career. So from Charlottesville, I think we stopped in, back to Chicago, and maybe squeeze in the Milwaukee flight. We'll see how time is. But definitely do at least one leg on Saturday morning. But I do want to go and take that DC6 up on stream, and I've got a beautiful plan for it. I was actually going to do LAX to San Francisco, and when I fly it on stream, I was planning to do it without the GPS. So literally VOR to VOR, tune in the VORs, dial in the radials, intercept everything, fly it that way. I was planning on doing that. Just this last week, there was a scenery for Long Beach release, and I think that would be even more appropriate because I believe Long Beach is...
Air Canada 27 holding short runway 33 right, ready for departure.
Air Canada 27 Toronto, contact be airborne, winds 360 at 8, clear for takeoff, tree right.
Cleared for takeoff, 33 right, Air Canada 27.
The reason why I feel Long Beach is more appropriate is because that's where the DC-6s were manufactured. And the Douglas factory in Long Beach, at least I believe that's where they were manufactured as far as I can find out. That's where they're manufactured, so I would love to do that and just go up the coast because that would be a beautiful flight. Very reasonable length of time. I think it would be about an hour to an hour and a half in the DC-6, so I think it'd be a very reasonable time frame as well. So I think it'd be a really fun flight to do. I'm looking forward to doing that on stream. I just don't know when. Just with summer being the way it is, especially July being the way it is, it's going to be a while probably before I actually get a chance to get that in there. It's probably going to be maybe the latter half of next week, or not this weekend, but next weekend, the following weekend. maybe we could squeeze that in lieu of doing another leg of a pilot's life. Just to kind of, I just want to take that up. That's such a fun airplane. I haven't flown it enough yet.
110 is Alpha Kilo short of Alpha, ready for taxi 33 right.
Oh, WestJet 110 Toronto, information Papa and altimeter 2988, runway 33 right, taxi out Alpha Kilo, Bravo, Victor, hold short 33 right, advise ready.
Alpha Kilo, Bravo, Victor, short of 33 right, we'll call you back, and we've got Victor, WestJet 110.
Thank you. He's got Victor, he's got Papa. He probably meant to say he's got Papa. He will take Victor. That's all good. It's all good. We're going to get there. Here comes this Delta 2020, and then there's somebody else in front of him here. I don't know who this guy is here. Seems like they're dealing with a bit of a headwind here. Yeah, I honestly, I watched the show, the Ice Pilot show, a little bit. Like I said, it's a little bit overly dramatic. So as someone who's in the business, I kind of watch it with like a little bit of like a really,
Air Canada 27, airborne passing 100.
not even like a skeptical eye, but just I feel like it's overdone. But it's you see some beautiful things. You see some beautiful landscape. You see some beautiful scenery. Air Canada 27 identified climb 7,000.
Climb 7,000, Air Canada 27.
But you see some beautiful scenery. You see some beautiful old airplanes. It's a fun show to watch. Like I said, like you got to take it like a little bit. You know, they Hollywood up the thing a little bit too much, but it's still a fun show. There's also a book to go with it, and I read the book, and the book was quite fun too. It's more a little bit of a history of sort of how the whole Buffalo Airways kind of came into being, and how Buffalo Joe sort of made his way in the business. So that's also kind of a fun show to watch. I need to see him hit 700 feet higher. He's got to hit 36, and then we can clear him on course. That 777 with enough fuel to get to Korea is not not climbing well. It's climbing about as well as expected. Air Canada 27 Heavy. Turn right, direct Kaisep on course, climb flight level 230.
Turn right, direct Kaisep on course, climb flight level 230, Air Canada 27.
You got it. WestJet 110 Toronto. Gosh, possible wake turbulence from the 777 departed about 2.5 minutes ago. Contact me airborne, winds 360 at 8, clear for takeoff, runway 33 right.
Full call airborne, runway 33 right, cleared for takeoff, WestJet 110.
Once he gets just a little higher, we'll turn him more directly. And how's this Canadian Express doing? He's going to need descent soon. Yeah, alright. Canadian Express 138 Toronto, when ready, descend 8,000, Ottawa altimeter 2990.
When ready, clear to 8,000 for Canadian Express and 138. Thank you.
Let's see if this guy's filed the correct route here. Delta 2020 Toronto, cross Gons, flight level 320.
Cross Gons at flight level 230, Delta 2020.
Delta 2020 close, it's flight level 320, 32 at Gons.
And by 320 at Gons, Delta 2020.
And I know that because I've flown from Boston to Toronto many times in the world. And I know that that is the normal crossing restriction. For whatever reason, I think it's part of their agreement with Toronto, is they have to be at 320 by the time they get to Gons to set up the, which you'll notice is actually the boundary between Cleveland and Boston Center. So this sets up then their descent in Cleveland properly. So that's the restriction between Cleveland and Boston itself. the more you level on a pilot's life, the harder it gets to get to the next level. I would agree with that, more than anything because it just takes more experience points as we're going further and further through a pilot's life. Each step up requires like twice as many experience points as the previous step up. So yeah, those first few steps are very, very easy, and then yeah, after a little while, it becomes quite a while between the steps. But that being said, I'm also making enough money and able to pretty much get into any airline I want to at this point, even with just a couple of stars, a couple of ranks up, that I'm happy with it. I'm still enjoying the progression. It's a little slower than I would like, but it's still, I'm having a lot of fun with it. Yeah, I'm still enjoying it anyways. I think it's good. I think it's a good show.
WestJet 110 airborne passing 1.2 for 5.
Oh, WestJet 110, thanks. Identified. Continue climb 7,000.
Climb 7,000, WestJet 110.
So Lucas, yes, I will post a flight schedule. Yes, we are on for Saturday morning. I just had to look at my pilot's life sort of thing, you know, kind of crunch a couple of numbers of the flight plan to try and decide on a schedule that's going to work, like a time that's going to work. Probably going to be, I don't know. Somewhere, it's going to be somewhere between 13 and 14 Zulu start anyways. I don't know for sure. But I'm gonna crunch some numbers. I'll try and post a schedule before the end of the day. Today was a surprise. I didn't want to plan one because I really didn't know what was going on today. So it was sort of a last minute, sort of squeeze it in when I can sort of deal today. So yes, I didn't announce this one ahead of time. It was kind of done somewhat intentionally. But I promise I will go back to using my Discord. It's just this one was a little bit of meant to be a little bit of a surprise. Air Canada 27 Heavy, proceed direct Silvu.
Proceed direct Silvu, Air Canada 27. Air Canada 27, just confirm, did you clear us to climb to flight level 230 or 320?
Air Canada 27 Heavy, for you, flight level 23023.
Roger that, thank you.
WestJet 110, turn left direct AVSEP on course, climb flight level 230.
Left turn direct AVSEP on course, flight level 230, WestJet 110.
Oh, somebody sneaking into my airspace here. Didn't even notice him, so we'll get a contact me out to him. And we got a departure out of Ottawa as well, so I should actually probably start pulling up some information here in Ottawa. We're using 07 today, unless something's closed, which actually I haven't checked the note times in Ottawa, so maybe I should. Always something. Let's check Ottawa and see what's going on there. Ottawa. Mobile crane. Mobile crane. LNAV, VNAV, minima not authorized. Okay. Alright. That's fine. Oh, Canadian Express is descending. Good. Air Canada 27 Heavy, continue climb, flight level 320.
Air Canada 27, climb to 320, finally.
Yes, finally. I'm not sure what this guy here is doing. He like logged on, he was inside my airspace, and he left just as quickly, so I thought he was coming towards us, but he logged on and left. So anyways, I've got to pull up Ottawa's runways here just so I've got them, because I want to be able to see in case this guy starts taxiing, because a lot of people are not aware that Toronto controls Ottawa. And then I got an Oshawa departure as well. So did I click close by mistake? I did. I meant to hit open and I hit close. So Ottawa ground and Oshawa ground. And let's check this guy's flight plan here. Skycraft 882 going to CYEM. Is that Gore Bay, I believe? Let's pull up some weather in Oshawa as well. 330, so we'll say runway 30 for departure. He can have a SID, he can have a SID, everybody has a SID. CYEM, Manitoulin East. WestJet 110 Toronto, proceed direct Sault Ste. Marie, continue climb, flight level 320.
Direct Sault Ste. Marie, flight level 320, WestJet 110.
Alright, and I lost my Delta 2020 as well. I'm just losing everybody here. What's going on? He was there a second ago. And now he's gone.
Toronto Center, American 490, have information. Papa looking for IFR to Midway.
American 490 Toronto, I don't see a flight plan for you. If you can hit refile for me, please.
Will do.
And I also will need a terminal view of Ottawa, so let's do it after this here. That's totally not the right approaches, but anyways, what I can do is I can play with this a little bit and turn some stuff on, turn some stuff off.
Toronto Center, American 490. That was my error. I didn't file it, so there you go.
American 490, I see it. Just give me 1 minute. I'll have a quick look. I'll get right back to you.
Roger.
All right. Just because I have my screen open, I'm just trying to get some approaches in there. All right, and then I'm just going to hit save as before I forget, and then we'll have a look at this flight plan here. Okay, so American 490, 380, Terminal 6, that's all good. American 490 Toronto, you are cleared to the Chicago Midway Airport via the Mixit 6 departure, Durlow transition, flight plan route, departure runway tree right, squawk code 0576.
Okay, American 490 cleared to Midway via the Mixit 6 departure, Durlow transition. 33 right will be the departure runway, and squawk is 0576.
American 490, your readback is correct. Information, Quebec is now current in Toronto. Push back and start up at your discretion and call ready for taxi.
Roger, can I get a altimeter?
American 490, certainly. Toronto altimeter is 2986.
2986, roger. And I'll pick up Quebec.
Roger. Okay, whew. Alright. Wow, you guys were talking a lot here, and I was sort of not paying attention here again. My plane gives me a higher speed, 250 knots, 10,000, but controls keep telling me to stay 250 knots, 10,000. So if you're flying an airplane that cannot maintain 250 knots, that your minimum speed is higher than 250 knots, you're allowed to go higher than 250 knots below 10,000. So that is the law in Canada. I forget what car it is, but it is the law. 250 knots is the required speed below 10,000 unless your airplane is not safely capable of that speed, in which case you fly the lowest speed that you are safely capable of. So yes, a lot of the heavies, especially when they are fully loaded with a full tank of gas and they're departing, 777, 747, 330, those kind of airplanes, their minimum clean speed might be around 250 knots, and to give them a safe margin of 10 or 20 knots over the stall, they may have to do 260 or 270. That is okay if that is the minimum speed, if that is, as long as that's not putting you below your stall speed. But otherwise, yes, normally it's 250 below 10. But yes, you can exceed that. You are legally allowed to if your airplane's not capable of flying that slowly. Lucas, we will definitely do something in the morning. 14 Zulu. When I said the time, I was talking Zulu time. So in the morning, yeah, like 10 a.m., like 14 Zulu would be the later of the two starts.
Center American 490.
American 490, Toronto, go ahead.
I'm sorry, did you say go ahead and get ready for taxi, or I need to push and start request?
American 490, push and start at your discretion. Just call me when you're ready for taxi.
No, roger.
Yeah, so I'll try to post a schedule for this weekend by the end of the day. Anyways, I'm just trying to like figure out. You get a SID, you get a SID, yeah, you get a SID, we all get a SID. Yes, exactly. Do I need to add something like high-speed climb to my flight plans? No, you don't need to. ATC should be aware that you will exceed 250 knots on departures. It's not unusual. A lot of the heavier airplanes, if they're close to full fuel, if they're anything close to gross weight of departure, they'll need to maintain higher than 250 knots. So you don't need to add anything. If someone's questioning you on it, just say that the minimum safe speed of this aircraft at this weight is 265 knots. And then you'll be allowed to fly 265 knots. Okay. Yeah, sorry. No, I was trying to do it in Zulu time just because I try to do everything usually stream-wise in Zulu times. I know it's annoying sometimes, but it's more, that way it's more appropriate to more people, so who are trying to pay attention to it anyways. So. But yes, so 14 Zulu, so 10 a.m. Eastern time is probably going to be our start, or maybe even a little bit earlier than that. Like I said, I got to figure out how long the flight's going to take and sort of what my schedule is like for Saturday, and then we'll work it out from there. So I promise I will do something soon. Oh, Jesus, this guy here is leaving. Didn't even call me, and here I am staring at things. He's rolling on the runway without talking to me. Missed him. And the Skycraft logged out.
Center, good afternoon. This is Qatar 299er Heavy rolling down runway 22 Ottawa.
Qatari 299er Heavy, Toronto, good day. Just give me a call back when you're airborne. Got him.
Please repeat for Qatar 299er Heavy.
Qatari 299er Heavy, just give me a call back when you're airborne.
Roger, Qatar 299er Heavy.
Canadian Express 138, descend 6,000.
Descending to 6,000, Canadian Express 138.
Toronto Center, this is Qatar 299er Heavy. We're airborne passing 3,000. Correction, 2,000.
Qatari 299er Heavy, Toronto, good day. Squawk 0511, stop climb 5,000.
Squawk 0511, stop climb 5,000, Qatar 299er.
Where's he going? Oh, Lord. And Qatari 299 Heavy, just make sure the transponder's on. I see a prime target only out of Ottawa.
Could you please repeat the squawk code for Qatari 299er Heavy?
Qatari 299er Heavy, 0511.
0541, Qatari 299er Heavy.
Negative 0511, 0511.
0511, Qatari 299er Heavy. Sorry, my alarm was going off.
No problem. I think he's off course because I don't think he's supposed to turn like that. I'm 90% sure the SID's not drawing properly for me now, or the star's not drawing properly for me now. But yeah, after ONDOB, yeah. And Canadian Express 138 looks like you took a little turn after ONDOB. Are you back on course to looks like Gabev?
Yeah, going to Gabev. When I passed on Dub, it got lost somehow.
Yeah, I've had the same problem. No worries. And Qatari 299er, again, just make sure the transponder's on in mode Charlie. Double check it in the client. I'm still seeing just the prime target. There we go. Qatari 299er Heavy, thank you. Identified, just confirm you're at 5,000.
We're at 5,000. Something's wrong with the other pilot. I'll disengage and reset.
Qatari 299er, perfect, thank you. I've just got other traffic inbound. Actually, this should work out here. Qatari 299er, continue climb, flight level 360. Holy moly, look at that.
Level 360 approach, heavy.
Climbing at 4,600 feet per minute. 5,300 feet per minute. Climb, baby, climb. And let's see what I can do here to make this a little easier.
Toronto Center, American 490, ready for taxi.
American 490 Toronto. The information again is Quebec and the altimeter 2986, runway 33 right. Right turn on Alpha Mike, continue Victor, hold short 33 right.
Alpha Mike, turn on Victor 33 right, and I do have Quebec.
Thank you. Canadian Express 138. How about direct mode on? Just make this a little easier and take the dogleg out. Proceed direct mode on.
Okay, going direct mode on for Canadian Express 138.
I don't know what it's thinking now. Now it wants to go all the way back there. Something's a little weird. Anywho, it's okay. I know where I want him to go. Sometimes it gets a little lost. The system gets a little lost. Tom TG, good afternoon. How's it going? Happy Canada Day to you as well. Welcome, welcome to the stream. We're trying to do 154 minutes of ATC here this afternoon. So we got a little bit, basically about an hour to go here. So if you want to log in and do a flight quickly in the Toronto FIR, we are providing some high-quality Canadian service today. Canadian Express 138, descend 4,000.
Descended to 4,000, Canadian Express 138.
In Canadian Express 138, you may see traffic just left of your 12 o'clock. He's for 10 miles westbound, 74, now in the climb through 9,000.
We'll keep an eye out, Tom.
And Qatari 2999er traffic over at your 2 o'clock should probably pass behind you. It's a southeastbound CRJ7. He's descending out of 6 for 4.
Roger, we'll watch out for the traffic, Qatar 299er.
Really, it's not that important with the altitude difference between them, but people just like to see other airplanes when they're flying the sim, so you don't get to see that enough other airplanes on VATSIM, so I like to kind of point out often when there are going to be other airplanes around. Give you something to look at. All right, so this guy should be calling me very soon here. And Papa Victor Kilo 1, Toronto, are you there? American 490, are you ready?
Yes, sir. Holding at Victor for 33 right.
American 490, contact me airborne. The winds 340, 14 gust 19. Clear for takeoff, runway 33 right.
Clear for takeoff, 33 right, American 490.
And where's Qatari going? Is he on course? He is on course to 2 Okay, good. 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 Canadian Express 138, descend 3,000. You're cleared Ottawa Airport, Arnav Zulu, runway 07, mode in transition.
Descending to 3,000, cleared Arnav Zulu via Moden, Canadian Express 138, runway 07.
Gotcha. I never did bump this guy to depart anyways. I should be keeping track of these things, but because I'm sort of the only person here, I'm kind of keeping track of them in my head.
Southern Air 242 past Lorca.
Southern Air 242, thank you very much. You've left my airspace to the east. Montreal's not online. Surveillance service terminates. Switch to en route frequency. Have a good rest of the Canada Day.
Thank you. Take care, Southern Air 242.
Thank you, I'll keep that in mind. Sorry to hear that.
No problem. Just sent him a message and told him that normally Toronto controls Toronto controls Ottawa if Montreal's not around. Just so he knows for the future. Not meant to be criticism.
Toronto Center, American 490, passing through 2100.
American 490, thanks. Identified. Continue climb 7000.
Continue climb 7000. American 490.
I lost all my inbounds. I had like 2 inbounds from Boston. I lost both of them. I got a couple more now though. So we got the Qatari inbound. We also got a couple southeast from the southeast that came from New York. So we got a couple of Air Canadas coming from New York now. If I go to this view here. Oh, I lost it. This view here. These 2 guys, I believe, are Air Canadas that are inbound for Toronto. It's funny, all this time I've been on the line, I haven't had one arrival to Toronto yet. No, I did have one arrival. We did have the very first thing, Air Canada 756, right at the start. American 490 Toronto, turn left direct, mix it on course, climb, flight level 230.
Turn left direct, mix it, and climb flight level 230.
Roger.
American 490.
Alright, this guy was chatting with me earlier. He really needs to get in touch with me here. So we get the Air Force, we get the Qatari. Qatari's only going to what, 3? I lost what he was doing. He was doing 360. Okay, well, he will pass underneath the Air Force. That's all that matters. It's not like smoking busy, but it's now become steady at least.
Air Canada 27, we need to disconnect now. Thanks for the great service.
Air Canada 27, thanks for letting me know. We'll talk to you next time. See ya.
See ya.
4001 Toronto Center, hello, sorry for the late call information, Quebec, we're already in States, Charlie and Black to descend to land at Toronto.
Papa Victor Kilo 0001 Toronto, squawk 0533.
0533, Papa Victor Kilo 001.
I'm just going to call him Papa Victor Kilo 1 because there's too many zeros there. Almost. 0533. Come on, one more cycle. Click. And Papa Victor Kilo 1, just confirm it's 0533 on the squawk.
0533, sorry for that. Papa Victor Kilo 001.
No problem. Canadian Express 138, Ottawa winds 100 at 7, clear to land, runway 07.
Clear to land, 07, Canadian Express 138.
Papa Victor Kilo 01, Toronto, thanks, identified 8,000. Descend 3,000 and you're cleared a right downwind, runway 06 right. Information Toronto is Quebec, altimeter 2986.
Descend 3,000 for 06 right, right downwind for 06 right, Papa Victor Kilo 001.
American 490 Toronto, continue climb, flight level 380, proceed direct Durlow.
American 490, climb flight level 380 and direct Durlow.
Roger.
Toronto Center, Air Canada 1647, flight level 250.
Air Canada 1647 Toronto, squawk cadet. What's he doing? There it is. Air Canada 1647 Toronto, thank you. Identified, flight level 250.
Roger, Air Canada 1647.
Alright, see you on the ground in Toronto, Lucas. Yeah, we got some airplanes now. We had a kind of a lull earlier, but now we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 airplanes going on at the same time here.
Toronto Center, this is Qatar 299 Heavy. I'd like to request Mach 0.95 if that's okay.
Qatari 299 Heavy. Speed is at your discretion.
Roger, Qatar 299 Heavy.
Air Force 1000 Heavy. You're leaving Toronto airspace to the southeast, and Montreal's not online. Change to en route frequency, and your surveillance service terminates. Have a good day.
Toronto Center, good afternoon. Spirit 97 Charlie. Away. Dead case.
Speedbird 907 Charlie, Toronto, good day. Squawk code 0515.
0515, Spirit 97 Charlie.
And Air Force 1000 Toronto. Speedbird 907 Charlie, Heavy, you're identified at 5,000 and you said your direct dead key, is that correct?
Thanks, Sam.
Speedbird 907 Charlie, thank you. Continue climb, flight level 370.
Continue climb flight 370, Spirit 97 Charlie. Papa Victor Kilo 1 Toronto, you're cleared right downwind for runway 06 right, report turning base. Cleared right downwind 06 right, and we will go for base. Papa Victor Kilo 1.
Where'd Canadian Express go? I lost him. His landing did not go well. Damn it. I have lost a lot of airplanes today. I have probably lost like 5 or 6 airplanes at least so far today. It's not going well. Not going well at all. That CRJ is frustrating though. It's a good airplane, but there's times where it's very annoying. Alright, Cleveland's not coming online, I don't think, so Speedbird 907 Charlie, proceed direct Rackham on course.
Direct Rackham on course, Spirit 97 Charlie.
Yeah, I've lost way too many airplanes so far today. So he's going to fly, he's going to shortcut through Cleveland's airspace, but there's no Cleveland online right now, so who's going to argue, right? This guy never did check out with me. I guess he's gone.
Target A, it's Skycraft.
Oh, Skycraft's back.
Skycraft 882 on the ground in Oshawa.
Skycraft 882 Toronto, good afternoon.
Toronto Skycraft 882 in Oshawa here, Tango 2, looking to pick up the IFR to Manitoulin.
Skycraft 882, let's see here. Oshawa altimeter showing 2985, the winds 340 at 4, so we're going to give you runway 30 here. You're cleared to Manitoulin via the Oshawa 3 departure flight plan route. Depart runway 30, squawk code 0542.
Okay, cleared Manitoulin via the Oshawa 3 flight plan route 30 for departure, squawk 0542, Skycraft 882.
Skycraft 882, the readback is all correct. Are you ready to taxi now?
Give us a second to throw in the flight plan here. We'll give you a call here shortly.
Roger that.
Toronto Center, just to let you know, we decided to continue cruise flight level 250 instead of as filed flight level 380.
And who was that?
Air Canada 1647.
Air Canada 1647, roger. I'm showing 250 for the final now.
Roger. Air Canada 1647.
Qatari 299 Heavy Toronto. The information in Toronto is Quebec. Runway 06 right for arrivals. And when ready, descend flight level 240. Air Force 1000, you've left my airspace to the southeast. Your surveillance service terminates. You can switch on route frequency. Have a good day.
Switching Unicom, Air Force 1000, thank you.
Papa Victor Kilo 1, turning basic, let's follow.
Papa Victor Kilo, altitude your discretion. Winds are 340, 14, gust 19. Clear to land 06 right.
Clear to land 06 right and descend at all discretion, Papa Victor Kilo.
Qatari 299 Toronto. Sorry, double niner. Qatari 299 Heavy Toronto.
Oh, it's Qatari 299.
Qatari 299 information in Toronto is Quebec. Runway 06 right for arrivals. When ready, descend flight level 240.
Information Quebec, we'll expect runway 06 left for arrivals. Descend flight level 240. Qatari 299 Heavy.
Toronto, can I say 15? Toronto Center, these are, can I say 15 with you?
Stand by 1.
Toronto Skycraft 882, Tango 2 here in Oshawa, ready to taxi 30.
All right, first Air Canada. What was the Air Canada calling?
Air Canada 715 with you.
Air Canada 715 Toronto. Good day, Squawk Cadet. And Skycraft 882 Toronto, runway 30, and the altimeter again 2985. Taxi Alpha, backtrack 05, Bravo to hold short 30.
Alpha 05, Bravo short 30, Skycraft 882, thanks.
Air Canada 715 Toronto, thanks. Identified at flight level 330. When ready, descend 17,000 on Toronto, altimeter 2986.
Right, descending to 17,000 for Air Canada 715.
Air Canada 715, roger. Information in Toronto is Quebec. Plan runway 06 right.
With Quebec, expect 06 right for landing for 715.
And Papa Victor Kilo 0001. I can't remember if I did, but you're cleared to land runway 6 right.
We already know 06 right, descend, Papa Victor Kilo 1, thanks.
Rich. Couldn't remember if I did it or not. Kind of a lot of stuff going on right now.
Toronto Center, Air Canada 1647. Could we have the active runways at Toronto International?
Air Canada 1647, Toronto. Information is Quebec, runway 06 right for arrivals.
06 right for arrival, Air Canada 1647, thank you.
Qatari 299 Heavy, when ready, descend 2000. Toronto altimeter 2986.
When ready to descend 12,000, altimeter 2986, Qatari 299 Heavy.
Papa Victor Kilo 0001. Welcome to Toronto. Left turn when able. And do you know where you're parking today?
Taxi GA and be leading right as 1.
Papa Victor Kilo 1 Toronto. Roger. Taxi Delta 1. Let's see here. Delta 1 Alpha Tango Echo Echo Alpha. Cross runway 24 right and 33 right.
Level
lot of information, but Delta 1 Alpha Echo Echo 1 and then Tango for above Victor Kilo 1, and we're clear to cross 06 left and 33 right.
Papa Victor Kilo 001, almost. It'll be continue across it after Delta 1 it's Alpha, then Tango, then Echo, Echo Alpha. I know, it's a lot.
So it's Delta 1 Alpha, Tango, Echo 1, Echo Alpha, Papa Victor Kilo 1.
You got it. Skycraft 882 Toronto, contact me once you're airborne, winds 340 at 4, clear for takeoff, runway 30.
Oh, we're not going to accept the takeoff clearance, so we're going to do a run-up first, Skycraft 882.
Skycraft 882, hold short, runway 30, advise ready.
We'll call you ready, Skycraft 882.
I'm trying to be on the ball. All right. Air Canada 1647 Toronto, maintain 17,000. Toronto altimeter is 2986.
2986, maintain 17,000. Air Canada 1647.
And we got another one here. Going down to Philly. Oh, I haven't seen somebody go to Philly for a while. Philly. All right, that's what we like, though. We want to see it be. We want to see it be a nice, steady busy here, and that's what we got today. I'm happy with it. It's turning out quite well. I don't want that or that. Oh, we got another one. Haha. And Lucas hasn't even loaded in yet, so we're going to have a bunch of departures here in short succession here. Good stuff. I like it. We're going to have a bunch of arrivals kind of back to back here as well. It's about to get really kind of interesting here in Toronto in the next little while here. I could probably shut down my Ottawa terminal view because it's not doing me much. Skycraft's doing his run up. WestJet is slowly meandering their way northwest bound. Alright. It's going to get busy in the next half hour here. Good. It's funny. It's always like the last half hour of the stream tends to be the busiest. Just when you're getting ready to log off is when everybody sort of shows up and says, "Oh, this guy's going to be here for a while." It's always the way it is.
Toronto Skycraft 882, holding short 30 Bravo, ready for departure.
Skycraft 882 Toronto, contact once you're airborne. The wind's 340 at 4, clear for takeoff, runway 30.
Clear takeoff 30, Skycraft 884, or correction 882.
Translator, good afternoon. Air Canada 456, information Quebec, looking to get our IFR to Ottawa.
Air Canada 456 Toronto, you're cleared to Ottawa via the Verdo 6 departure, L sub transition, flight plan route. Departure runway is tree right, squawk code 0570.
Air Canada 456, cleared to Ottawa Airport, Verdo 6 departure, L sub transition, flight plan route, depart 23, squawking 0570.
Air Canada 456 almost, departure runway is tree right, 33 right.
My apologies, so depart 33 right, Air Canada 456.
Air Canada 456, that readback is correct. Information Quebec is current. Pushback startup at your discretion. Call ready for taxi.
Push start my discretion, call for taxi, Air Canada 456.
American 490 Toronto, you're leaving my airspace to the south. Cleveland's not online. Switch to en route frequency. Surveillance service terminated. Have yourself a great rest of the day.
Happy Canada Day, and thanks to the ATC. American 490, see ya.
Thank you. Air Canada 715 Toronto, continue descent 12,000 Toronto, altimeter 2986.
Descent to 1 2000 for
I already gave him the altimeter. It's all good. he on the arrival, or is he, because he looks like he's off a little bit. Might be on the arrival for the wrong runway. No, that works better anyways.
Toronto Skycraft 882 is 1,300, climbing 3.
Skycraft 882 Toronto, thank you. Identified, continue climb 8,000.
If we get the climb to 6,000, that's what we filed.
Apparently I need some glasses. Climb 6,000, Skycraft 882.
No worries, 6,000, Skycraft 882.
I am wearing glasses already. That was just a poor excuse. For some reason I had it in my head that he was filed at 8.
Papa Victor Kilo 1, thanks for solid shot block. See you.
Bob Victor Kilo 0001, no problem. Thanks for flying today. We'll see you next time.
Toronto Center, this is Qatari 299 Heavy. Would like to request a visual approach for runway 06 right.
Qatari 2999 requesting the visual. I copy that. Descend 8,000 and fly present heading vectors for 6 right.
Descend 6,000, we'll continue our heading. Qatari 299 Heavy.
Oops, can't spell. So I'm going to try and squeeze him in ahead of this Air Canada 715. Close that again because he's gone.
Air Canada 502 radio track.
Air Canada 502, read you 5x5.
Roger, Air Canada 502 requesting of IFR to Philadelphia. We've got information queue back.
Air Canada 502, Toronto, you're cleared to Philadelphia via the Regis 4 departure, Phillipsburg transition, flight plan route, depart runway 33 right, squawk code 0530.
We're cleared to Philadelphia on the Regis 4 departure. On the PSB transition was at departure 33 right and squawk 0530 Air Canada 502.
Air Canada 502, your readback is all correct. Information is Quebec. Pushback startup at your discretion. Call ready for taxi. Qatari 299er heavy, turn left 20 degrees.
Left 20 degrees, Qatari 299er heavy.
He's a Cessna 207. Not going to be particularly fast. He's doing 90 knots right now. It's not too often you see a single-digit speed. You know you're going slow when. Alright, just want to sneak this guy in ahead of the Air Canada. That'll work out well. Yeah, that's the best bet. Let's sneak him in ahead. No problem, mate. David, thanks very much for watching and being a part of the stream today. I appreciate all the traffic I can get. It's not bad for a midday anyways, certainly. Maybe not the best time of day to stream, but I thought, you know, like I said, it was kind of taking advantage of the time when I had it more than anything. So, and now that I look here, Speedbird 97 Charlie Heavy Toronto, you leave my airspace to the east. Your surveillance service terminates. Change to en route frequency. Have yourself a good rest of the day. Happy Canada Day.
Over to Unicom Speedbird 97 Charlie, thanks for saying happy Canada Day to you.
Thank you. Alright, normally I try and get him in on the left downwind, but if I have departures coming out of the airport, this is the only trouble is with departures off this side, I have a conflict with him kind of coming on the left downwind. I could probably make the left downwind work just fine, but there's not too much traffic. I'm just going to keep this guy definitely a little higher than the Qatari. I thought I told him to maintain 8,000. And Qatari 299er, you were asked to maintain 8,000.
Oh, sorry, I heard 6,000. I'll climb back up to 8,000. Qatari 299er.
Thank you. Just because I need to make sure I got some room. Not that these guys are really ready. I mean, they're not even pushing back. But I swear I said 8,000. It's possible I'm messing up all the altitudes today. Quick, someone rewind the stream and see what I said for real. Pull the tapes, pull the tapes. Okay, so he's going to go to Midland, I believe. Skycraft's going to Midland. And then after Midland, he's going to Croce, and then direct Manitoulin. Air Canada 715, Toronto, descend 9,000.
9,000 for Canada 715.
Just gotta wait for this guy to cross into the boundary, and then I can get him lower. It's possible I said 6. It's very possible. I meant 8. If I said 6, I meant 8. I didn't even mark it on the tag, which is my bad, so I really have nothing to stand on. I don't know for sure what I didn't mark anything down. So I could be calling him out for nothing. I'm not making a big deal out of it, though. I don't think. I thought it was going to be busier than this. It's actually going to work out very nicely here. He's doing 250, he's doing 300. Qatari 2999er now descend 6,000.
Descend 6,000, Qatari 299.
Let's see for... Qatari 2999er, left another 10 degrees for me, please.
Left 10 degrees, Qatari 299.
Air Canada 715, descend 8,000.
8,000. 795.
Where's he going? Why are you turning? Where are you turning, buddy? I see you turning. I don't know why you're turning. I'm going to give you a second to get turned back on course, and I'm going to say something. Qatari 2999er heavy, descend 4,000.
Descend 4,000, Qatari 299er heavy.
Air Canada 715, speed 220 knots or less.
220.
Gotcha. Air Canada 1647, Toronto, could descend 12, 12,000, the Toronto altimeter 2986.
2986, descend to 12,000, Air Canada 1647.
Alright, we're getting there. One thing I'll say, at least it's not that hot in Toronto. What's the temperature here on the METAR? 25. I don't know. Probably most of you already saw that, but I was just floored when I saw the record temperatures that were being set there out in BC. And for anyone that hasn't seen it and doesn't know, the highest temperature in Canada ever recorded was recorded on Tuesday. The same village in BC broke the record for 3 days in a row. The previous record was from like 1930 in Saskatoon.
Toronto Skycraft 882, any chance direct to Midland?
Skycraft 882, my apologies, I thought I had given that to you. Clear direct Midland Skycraft 882.
Okay, direct Midland on course Skycraft 882, thanks.
And Skycraft 882, after Midland, did you want to go direct to Manitoulin?
We'll just follow the airway there and then we'll head over.
Okay, very good. Air Canada 715, descend 6,000.
6,000, 715.
So the previous record in Canada was 40... what was it? It was like 45 something. at 45 point something, and it was set like back in like 1930 in Saskatoon. And then this week, on Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday, the record was broken by the same village in BC, Lytton, BC, for 3 days in a row. It went to 47. Went to 45.6, I think, 47 the next day, and then the third day it was 49.6 degrees Celsius. 49.6, making it pretty much the hottest place on the planet. Canada is not normally a country that's known for its heat. So the hottest place on the planet was a little village in BC for 3 days in a row. It blew through the record highest temperature in Canada.
456, push back on the 6 Delta, with information Quebec, ready to taxi.
Air Canada 456 Toronto, the information is Quebec, altimeter 2986, runway 33 right, taxi out lane 6, Alpha Kilo, Bravo, and Victor, short 33 right.
Okay, Roger, sorry for that, we meant to say Quebec. Taxi 33 right, lane 6, Alpha Kilo, Bravo, Victor, and short of 33 right. Air Canada 456.
Qatari 299er Heavy, turn right heading 330, descend 3000.
Right 330, descend 3000, Qatari 299er Heavy.
Air Canada 715, descend 4000.
4000, we're descending 715.
And Air Canada 1647, just want to confirm, are you direct Ling?
Negative. We are currently heading towards Gubal right now.
Okay, Air Canada 1647, fly heading 330, it'll be vectors for the ILS 6 right.
Vectors for the ILS 6 right, heading 330.
Kubab is not
Air Canada
on its arrival.
1647.
Let's see here. Air Canada 715 Toronto, just use caution, possible wake turbulence. You're right now about 3 miles in trail of a heavy 47-400, just turning base ahead of you.
Okay, so Mike, thank you, 715.
Qatari 299er Heavy, continue right turn heading 030 to intercept, cleared ILS, runway 06 right. Qatari 299er Toronto, turn right heading 030 to intercept, cleared ILS, 06 right.
Turn right 0630 to set the ILS, turn 06 right to try 299er Heavy.
So I got to get a little bit more separation. We don't have quite enough wake turbulence separation here. I'm going to keep him at 4,000. At least this guy kind of descended through 4,000, so he should be above any wake turbulence. But it's something I'm going to have to keep an eye on here. Oh, I got one guy kind of coming into my airspace here. Air France 6730 Toronto, are you here? Well, he's going to be here in a minute. I see this departure out of Kitchener. I'm going to deal with it in a minute. I got just a bunch of stuff kind of going on here in the terminal. Oh, it's a flare. Cased. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Gonna need another weather sequence here. Air Canada 715, make the speed 190 or less.
190 for Air Canada 715. Or less.
Don't want to set him out forever. 330, but I'm assuming flare does not want 33, so it's very slightly favoring.
Air Canada 502, ready for taxi.
Air Canada 502 Toronto, runway 33 right, information at Quebec, the altimeter 2986, taxi out lane 7, Alpha Lima, Bravo Victor, short 33 right.
We'll taxi lane 7, Alpha Lima, Bravo and Victor, holding 33 right, Air Canada 502.
Air Canada 715, turn right heading 360, descend 3000.
360, descend 3000 for Air Canada 715.
Qatari 299er Heavy, speed 190 or faster until the final approach fix. I can't think what it is, I'm not used to 6 right. Air Canada 1647 Toronto, turn left heading 290, descend 8000.
Left 290, descend to 8,000.
Air Canada 456 Toronto, contact me once you're airborne. The wind 34014, gust 19, clear for takeoff 33 right.
Clear for takeoff 33 right, we'll call you in the air, Canada 456.
Good afternoon, Air France 6730 with you, Pangatangabanga 360.
Air France 6730 Toronto, good day, squawk code 0505.
Squawking 0505, Air France 6730.
Air Canada 715, fly heading 030 to intercept localizer, cleared ILS 06 right. He went way farther than I went him to.
Second for 715, sorry.
Air Canada 715, heading 030 to intercept, cleared ILS 06 right.
Fire right, still B0 for localizer 06 right.
I hope he said 6 right. It sounded a little weird, but. Qatari 299er Toronto, winds 34014, gust 19, clear to land, runway 06 right.
Clear to land, runway 06 right, Qatari 299er heavy.
WestJet 110 Toronto, you're about to leave my airspace to the west. Winnipeg is not online. Surveillance service terminates. Switch to en route frequency and have a happy Canada Day. Gonna make me say it all again, aren't you? Jerk. WestJet 110 Toronto.
WestJet 110, go ahead, sir.
WestJet 110 Toronto, you leave my airspace to the west. Your radar service terminates. Switch to en route frequency. Have yourself a happy Canada Day.
En route 122.8, WestJet 110, back at you, see ya.
See ya. Air France 6730 Heavy Toronto, thanks. Identified flight level 360, welcome. Air Canada 1647, fly heading 270, descend 6000.
Heading 270, descend to 6,000, Air Canada 1647.
Toronto Center, Canada 456, airborne, 30 right, 036, passing 2,400.
Air Canada 456, thank you. Identified, continue climb 7,000.
Continue climb 7,000, Air Canada 456.
Toronto Center, Air Canada 1647, be advised I'm having some FPS issues, so bear with me.
Air Canada 1647, roger. Skycraft 882 Toronto, you should be on code 0542. I show you squawking VFR.
Sir 542, yeah, we had a bit of a GPS failure there with the GTN.
Okay. Are you still going to be okay on course there, Skycraft 882? I can give you vectors if you need help.
We're just rebooting the system right now, and we should be okay. We'll let you know.
Roger.
Air Canada 502, ready for departure.
Air Canada 502 Toronto, contact me airborne. The wind's 34014, gust 19, clear for takeoff 33 right.
33 right, clear for takeoff. Just to clarify on departure heading 327, 502.
Air Canada 502, affirmative, heading 327 till 2100, and then a right turn 360.
We'll go 327 to 210, and then 360, Air Canada 502.
Qatari 299er, welcome to Toronto. Continue taxi Delta 7, cross runway 24 right Delta. And do you know what gate you're going to?
This is Qatari 299 Heavy. We're actually just going to disconnect here. Happy Canada Day.
Thank you very much. Happy Canada Day to you as well. Air Canada 456, turn right direct Verdo on course.
Right direct Verdo on course, Air Canada 456.
Air Canada 1647, descend 4000.
4,000, Air Canada 1647.
Air Canada 715, speeds at your discretion. The wind's 34014, gust 19, clear to land, runway 33 right.
Good to land for Air Canada 715.
And Air Canada 715, for your information, Delta 5 taxiway is closed. If you miss Delta 3, plan to roll all the way to the end Delta 7.
Oh, sorry, Delta 3 is closed, do you mean?
Delta 5 is closed, so if you miss Delta 3, all the way to Delta 7.
Oh, there we go. I tried to make to Delta 3, no worries.
Scratch. Air Canada 456, continue climb, flight level 230.
Flight level 230, Air Canada 456.
I was just delivering some cookie dough. Yum. Air Canada 1647, turn right heading 330, descend 3000.
Right heading 330, descend to 3000, Air Canada 1647.
Delicious.
Go around for right Canada 715.
Air Canada 715, you said go around?
Affirmative, go around for right Canada 715.
Air Canada 715, roger. When able, turn right heading 090, maintain 4000.
Maintain 4000 when able, 090. 715.
Oh, I haven't had a go around in a while.
Toronto, good afternoon. Flare 505 is on the ground at Waterloo. We have the weather requesting clearance to Calgary.
Flare 505 Toronto. Let's see here. The wind is pretty much splitting the difference there. 3407 gust 15. You want runway 08 for departure?
Yeah, 08. It's perfect.
Flare 505, you're cleared to Calgary via the Waterloo 3 departure. Flight plan route, depart runway 08, squawk code 0545.
Alright, Flare 505 is cleared to Calgary, Waterloo 3 departure, flight plan route, runway 08, squawk 0545.
Flare 505, the readback is all correct. Push and start at your discretion. Call me when you're ready for taxi.
Call you for taxi, Flare 505.
Air Canada 502, say you're passing altitude.
Yeah, we're just passing 4,502.
Air Canada 502, thanks. Identified, continue climb 7000 and turn left heading 240.
I'll climb 7,000 and 240 502.
I'm having a hard time. There it is. Now it clicked. Air Canada 456, turn left direct Canuck, continue climb, flight level 290.
And left direct Canuck up to flight level 290, Air Canada 456.
Air Canada 715, do you want to come around for another attempt on 06 right?
Let's do it. Air Canada 715.
Air Canada 715, fly heading 180.
180.
Air Canada 502, continue climb 15,000.
I will climb 150 502.
Oh, that's right, because it's minutes. Air Canada 715, you can descend back to 3,000.
Back to 3,000 for 715.
Air Canada 1647, turn right heading 030 to intercept, cleared ILS 06 right.
Right 060, clear to intercept 06 left, Air Canada 1647.
Air Canada 1647, almost, it's 030 heading, and the runway is 06 right, cleared the ILS 06 right.
06 right and heading 030, thank you.
Alright, and let's get this guy going here. Air Canada 502, turn left direct Rigas on course.
We'll turn Regis 502.
Air Canada 715, fly heading 240.
240, Frank Anthony 15.
Speed is his discretion now. I gave him that, I think, when he was on final, I believe. Alright, and I also need a Kitchener runway diagram here when I get a second. Getting a full workout of almost all the towered airports here in Toronto. I think the only one we're missing so far is London and Trenton. Alright, so there's the flare plane parked at the gate there, no problem. But, pardon me, but we're ready when he wants to start taxiing now. That's the wind in Ottawa still favoring the east, yep. Air Canada 1647 Toronto. Delta 5 taxiway is closed, so if you miss Delta 3, roll all the way to the end at Delta 7. The winds are 340, 14 gust 19, clear to land, 06 right.
Clear to land, 06 right, Air Canada 1647.
Whew, good little workout there. And Cody, thanks for noticing this. We are having kind of some fun here. It's a pretty good day. We've almost logged our 153, 154 minutes of ATC, about another 20 minutes, and we'll be heading out. But I've definitely had some fun. This was a good. It was a good day. It was steady. It wasn't the busiest it could be, and I'm always happier when it's busier. But it's definitely been a fun little afternoon, anyways. And like I said, it was not intended to be it was never intended to be a scheduled stream. It was just kind of a surprise little stream. I just said, hey, I've got a little bit of free time. I worked really hard this morning on quite a few projects, and I deserve a little a little break. So this was my little break. But now my coffee cup is empty. There's cookies apparently being baked upstairs, which I should also participate in eating. So yeah, I think when we hit that 154 minutes or so, we'll definitely log off. But it also turned into a really kind of nice little busy spurt here just towards the end. It's kind of going to start to fade out, I think, in the next little while. Got a couple of inbounds now, but
Air Canada 456.
Air Canada 456, Toronto, go ahead.
Air Canada 456, we're not getting the performance we're expecting here. Are we good to stop our climb at 250?
Air Canada 456, that is approved. Climb flight level 250. I'll show that for the final.
Air Archer climb, maintain flight level 250, Air Canada 456.
Alright, 250 for the final. I don't know why it has 3000 on there. I must have clicked him when I meant to click somebody else. Nope. There we go. That's what it is.
Air Canada 502, have we been cleared higher than 150?
Air Canada 502, I was literally about to press the button. Continue climb, flight level 330.
My apologies, 330, Air Canada 502.
That's no, my mistake. I just a little bit busy, so I'm just trying to keep up with everybody. Thank you, though. Sometimes I just need a friendly reminder. Just when there's a lot of stuff going on, it takes a few minutes to get everything organized. Who's this guy here? Flight level 320. Hey, buddy. Welcome to the party. Why don't you talk to me about it? Air Canada 715, turn right, heading 330.
Right 330, Air Canada 715.
I must have clicked that Air Canada to send him to 3000. I had to click this guy. Alright, Air Canada 1647 is about to touch down. Flare is just pushed back. I see that there. Oh, and then buddy who showed up logged right back off again. I don't mind you logging on. Just give me a call once you've logged on. That's all. That's all I ask. Just give me a call. Tell me you've logged on, and we'll talk about it. Early. Did 4 hours on Edmonton emphasis earlier, nice and quiet, then I had to hit the mower. Yeah, well, that's what I did first thing this morning. I hit the mower first because, man, it's hot out there. I was sweating buckets by the time I was done cutting the grass, and that was before I pulled some trees that are trying to grow in my grass. I pulled some attempted trees out, and then I hit the grass. So, yeah, I was sweating buckets by about 11 o'clock. Is it raining hard? Oh, I've got to... Oh, shoot, thank you for that, Cody. He says it's raining hard near Hamilton. I live over here on the east end, so I got a tarp that's drying outside. I better put that away before it gets too late. Thank you for the weather heads up. Appreciate that. Gotta all help each other out here. Air Canada 715, turn right heading 030 to intercept, cleared ILS 06 right.
Right 030, intercept ILS 065. Bring across.
Air Canada 1647, looks like you missed Delta 3 there, all the way to the end, Delta 7. And do you have a gate?
I do not have a gate. Although
Came from LaGuardia. Air Canada 1647, roger. We're going to assign you gate 180. So taxi Delta 7, Delta, and Delta Romeo, cleared across, runway 24 right.
Delta 7, Romeo, clear across.
And it's Delta 7, Delta, and then Delta Romeo, Air Canada 1647.
Roger.
He's almost got it anyways. He was pretty close. Okay, so you still got a ways to go.
And Toronto Flare 505 requesting taxi.
Flare 505, Toronto, runway 08, the Kitchener altimeter 2988. Taxi, apron at your discretion, Alpha Charlie, hold short 08, advise ready.
Apron, our discretion, Alpha Charlie, hold short 08, Flare 505.
Air Canada 456, Toronto, Ottawa is advertising 07. When able, advise your intended approach. The altimeter 2987, wind 05, 0 at 5.
Toronto Center, what are the taxi instructions once again for Air Canada 1647?
Okay, a couple call in there. Air Canada 1647, your second left there onto Delta, and then it'll be your third right turn Delta Romeo to gate 180.
Alrighty, Delta Romeo to gate 180, 1647, thank you.
Air Canada 1647, you got it. Somebody else was blocked there, say again?
And that was Air Canada 456. We're planning ILS runway 07 in Ottawa.
Air Canada 456, I copy that. When ready to send 8000, the Ottawa altimeter again, 2987.
Okay, we're ready on to 8000, copy the altimeter for Air Canada 456.
Attention all aircraft around Toronto. Toronto altimeter now 2985, information Romeo, no substantial changes. Air Canada 715, the Toronto winds 010, gust 18, clear to land, runway 06 right.
Clear to land, 06 right for Air Canada 715.
And Air Canada 715, I think I told you this the first time around, but Delta 5 is closed. If you missed Delta 3, plan to exit Delta 7.
Fully target, let's go for flight to Delta 3. To final.
Oh, we got Montreal Center. We got it in Montreal Center, so Air Canada 456 going to get coverage from end to end. He's good. And this guy's about to leave my airspace. This guy's about to land. Skycraft's a long way from landing. Although none of you got to level off in cruise. He's doing a good 120 knots, so he's not doing too bad. Flare 505 Toronto, are you ready?
We are fully ready, Flare 505.
Flare 505 Toronto, contact me once you're airborne. The wind's 350 at 9er, clear takeoff, runway 08.
Call you airborne, clear for takeoff 08, Flare 505.
Okay, Air Canada 715 landing, 1647, found his way, nice, and we got a whole bunch of departures here advertising all of a sudden. Alright, so that's the flare, that's fine, he's fine. Let's see here. Kept a 2 bumpa 33 right.
Air Canada 456, leaving 250.
Air Canada 456, Toronto, roger, thanks. chart again here because I'm constantly checking charts to make sure that I'm not making mistakes, because I certainly have been known to make mistakes. And again, when there's just so much going on in this FIR, there's so many arrivals, departures, airports to deal with. It's easy to miss things, misremember things. That's what I thought. This guy's filed on the Mates 5 departure, but that's a Air Canada 715. Welcome to Toronto. Continue Delta 3 across runway 24 right. And do you have a gate in mind? Air Canada 715, Toronto, continue taxi Delta 3 across runway 24 right, 06 left. And do you have a particular gate in mind?
Oh, sorry, I'm pressing the wrong button. Yes, I have a gate 132 and terminal 1, please.
Air Canada 715, roger. Delta 3, Delta Alpha, Alpha Lima entry, and cleared across runway 24 right.
Okay, Delta 3, Delta Alpha, Alpha Lima. Thank you. Crossing 06 left, 24 right.
Gotcha.
Toronto, Flare 505, passing through 2.4.
Flare 505, Toronto, thank you. Identified, continue climb, flight level 340.
Climb level 340, Flare 505.
Air Canada 502, Toronto, you've left my airspace to the south. Cleveland's not online. Change to en route frequency. Radar service terminates. Happy Canada Day.
Radar services are terminated. Have a good Canada Day too, Canada 502.
Thank you. Flare 505, turn left direct Cased on course.
Left direct Cased on course, Flare 505.
Crossing 06 left, 24 right.
Gotcha.
Alrighty, Toronto Center, Air Canada 1647. Gonna sign off now. Thank you for the great flight. Happy Canada Day.
Thank you very much, Air Canada 1647. Same to you. All right. Let's see how we're doing here.
Toronto Center, good afternoon. Air Canada 857 Heavy with you, checking in flight level 400.
Air Canada 857 Heavy, Toronto, good day, welcome. Information in Toronto is now a Romeo, runway 06 right for arrivals today.
06 right, copy information Romeo, Air Canada 857 Heavy.
Toronto Center, good afternoon. Longtail 427, let's stand 600, information Romeo, requesting IFR clearance to Sudbury.
Longtail 427, Toronto, good afternoon. Your clearance is not quite as filed. I've assigned you a different SID here for your type of aircraft. You're cleared to Sudbury via the Icklin 2 departure, Tony transition, and then flight plan route. Departure runway is Tree right, and squawk code 0577.
Clear to Sudbury on the Icklin 2 departure, Tony transition, flight plan route, runway 33 right, squawk 0577, Longtail 427.
Longtail 427, your readback is all correct. Information is Romeo in Toronto now. Push back and start up at your discretion and call ready for taxi.
We'll call for taxi, Longtail 427.
Alright, we'll hand this guy off. So we got a little bit, just under 10 minutes now until we've reached our 154 minutes of ATC, and we're going to pull the plug for the day because it's been fun, but if Cody says it's raining in Hamilton, chances are it's going to start raining on me soon, and I need to make sure that I do get my tarp inside. Since I laid it out to dry, better pull it off, but pull it inside before it rains on it. Air Canada 456, contact Montreal Center now, 128.77, g'day.
Montreal Center, 128.77, Air Canada 456, happy Canada Day.
And Air Canada 456, just want to make sure you got the frequency right to 2877.
Affirmative, Air Canada 456.
Roger, happy Canada Day.
Good.
Sound like he said 2077, so you always want to be sure. This guy's got, how far to Toronto still here? He's got 162 miles. He's probably going to want to start down in about another 30 miles here, give or take. somewhere just past the Killaloo VOR. I do like it when we can get people end-to-end ATC, though. I really enjoy being part of that process. So this guy, even though I'm going to log off shortly, he's going to get the full ATC because he got Montreal showed up in time for him. I probably could have gotten him in there anyways with the straight in, but regardless. Oh, and then we got another one here. Oh, Lucas, I didn't even realize that that was you there. Canada 1013. There you are. And you're going off to Boston. We got another one going to Montreal. Now that we got Montreal Center online, everyone's going to head that way. But yeah, it's starting out to be a fairly nice, busy little afternoon here. It's kind of petering out now a little bit, kind of reaching the end. There we go. Apparently, it's bon fait du Canada. I've been, I honestly did not know what the French translation of Canada Day was. So it's Fête du Canada. Air France 6730 Heavy Toronto. You're leaving my airspace to the west. Minneapolis is not online. Change to en route frequency. Surveillance service terminated. And have a great day.
Frequencies change approved. Air France 6730. Have a great Canada Day. Bye bye.
Merci. Air Canada 857 Heavy Toronto. When ready, descend flight level 240.
Roger, when ready, descend down flight level 240. Canada 857 Heavy. We have Romeo now.
Thank you. Having issues. Oh, brother. Always is this the most frustrating hobby because you always just want to sit down and relax and just do your thing, and you can never do your thing because something's always not right. Something's always broken or misconfigured, needs an updating. Apparently the DC6 needs an update now. I haven't done that yet. I should run that today. Always something needs updating, that's for sure. I should run the Aerosoft updater and see if they've updated the CRJ lately. That update that they did a little while ago did seem to increase the stability for the most part, except for certain runs. And Montreal's departures seem to be a problem for that airplane. I don't know why. Straight up vector SIDs seem to be a real problem for that airplane to process, and I don't know why. Frustrating to deal with. It did get pretty quiet though. 1, 2, 3, 4 airplanes on the ground here. Here's the Air Canada 715. And then these three guys, neither of whom are pushing. Probably killed the Kitchener ground view, don't need that anymore. This guy, Air Canada 456, went off to Montreal, still cleared only to 8,000. Really is kind of quieting down here at the end of the shift. It'll make it a good time to kind of disappear then. It's unfortunate we got a whole bunch of departures lined up, but it's been fun, definitely been fun. But I'd also, like I said, I kind of had this in mind. Let's do 154 minutes. That's a lot of time, and spend some other time on Canada Day with a few other people that I enjoy spending time with. And not that you guys are not great, but also it's good to spend time with the family. So I hope you guys are all getting some time with friends and family. And
Toronto Center, hello, Jazz 1860 with you on the ground at Pearson, ready to copy IFR to Montreal.
Jazz 1860, Toronto, good day. You're cleared to the Montreal Trudeau Airport via the Dead Key 4 departure, Miglo transition flight plan route. Departure runway 33 right, squawk code 0547. I rattled it off too quick, didn't I?
Roger that, Jazz 1860, cleared to the Montreal Trudeau Airport via the standby.
His chicken scratch is probably as bad as mine. When I'm copying down a clearance, it's the worst thing in the world.
Sorry about that. We were cleared via the Detkin 4 departure, then flight plan route. climb maintain flight level 290, 10 minutes after departure, squawk 0547.
And Jazz 1860 just confirmed departure runway 33 right.
Confirm, yeah, we have 33 right.
Jazz 1860, your readback is all correct. Information Romeo's current pushback startup at your discretion. Call when ready for taxi.
Roger, I will call back for taxi, Jazz 1860.
Skycraft's just about to do his turn towards Manitoulin here. There it is, crouches right there. See, Canada hasn't started doing good.
Toronto Air Canada 857 Heavy, we're going to step away for about a minute or two.
Air Canada 857 Heavy, roger. Alright. Well, it's going to just about do it for me here, I think. Oh, Longtail's pushing there. I see him now. So I got one more minute to go. So anyways, as I was saying before, guys, first of all, I just hope you're having a happy Canada Day. I hope you're getting to spend it with some people that you enjoy spending time with. We're definitely sort of on the backside of COVID, hopefully. So now, hopefully, we will all get a little bit more time to spend with the people we enjoy spending time with. So I certainly wish that you guys all have a happy Canada Day, that you get to spend time with the people you want to spend time with. Hopefully have a little bit of a relaxing time. And yeah, and as I said, my schedule for the month of July personally is going to be a little bit all over the map. That's unfortunate, and I wish that I had a little bit more consistency, but that's just the way life is sometimes. So I don't know that I'm going to get a whole lot of streaming in, but like I said, the next one will be Saturday morning on the Twitch channel. We'll do at least one more leg of A Pilot's Life. The time's TBA, but if you check out the Discord in the link below, it should be linked in this stream below. I'm just checking. Yeah, it is.
Toronto Center on the way 2120, checking in 19.5 for 190.
Envoy 2120 Toronto. Unfortunately, we're going to be shutting down just in the next minute or so here, so you can go back to Unicom 122.8. Thanks for checking in, though, and we'll catch you next time.
Roger, thanks.
One of the entities are going to say 15, crossing flight plan, and thank you for the service, Rob. Have a good day. Bye-bye.
Air Canada 715, no problem. Happy Canada Day, and we'll see you next time.
I will. Thank you, bye.
Toronto Air Canada 857 Heavy, we're back.
Air Canada 857 Heavy, Raj. Yeah, so as I said, I hope you guys have all had a chance to spend some time with people that you like spending time with, and I will, like I said, be back on Saturday morning with that Pilot's Life stream. So otherwise, enjoy yourselves, guys. Have yourself a very happy, safe Canada Day, and we'll see you guys hopefully later on this week. Flare 505 Toronto, Minneapolis is not online, and we're going to be shutting down now, so you can switch to Unicom 122.8. Surveillance service terminates. Have a good rest of the day.
Change on route, Flare 505. Thanks. Happy Canada Day.
Thank you. You too. Skycraft 882 Toronto, you can switch to Unicom 122.8. Your surveillance service terminates. Have yourself a good rest of the day. Happy Canada Day.
Over to the en route. Thanks for the ATC there, and you have good Canada Day. Nice stream there, Rob.
Thanks. And Air Canada 857 Heavy, sorry to leave you hanging in the descent there, but going to be logging off now, so switch to Unicom 122.8. Your surveillance service terminates. Just for your information, there are 3 aircraft filed off of Toronto. One's about ready to taxi, and one is just got his clearance, so just keep an eye out for those as you arrive, and otherwise have yourself a great rest of the day.
Okay, check remarks on the traffic, and enjoy your Canada Day. Have a couple for me.
Thank you, I will.
And I'll have a couple for you.
And Longtail 457, Jazz 1860. I see you both pushed back there. Just keep an eye out for each other as you taxi for runway 33 right. And the other arrival is inbound from the east. It's going to be landing 6 right, so shouldn't be a conflict for you. Switch to Unicom 122.8. Have a great rest of the day.
Session 122.8, we'll keep an eye out for the traffic. Happy Canada.
Over to Unicom, happy Canada Day, thanks very much. Longtail 47.
And if I missed anybody, happy Canada Day to all. Toronto Centre's now closed. You can switch to Unicom 122.8. Alright, and that is it. So thank you guys again so much for watching. We got our 154 minutes of ATC in there to celebrate Canada Day, and I will see you guys hopefully all on Saturday. So have yourself a good rest of the day, and thanks for watching. And if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel, subscribe to